All right, I think we are live now. Okay, I see Queen and 12 here. I mean, I guess people will come in a minute. Let me go and try to share this out real quick while while I'm waiting people to come in real quick. And so I'm gonna go share this out real quick. And then we will get straight into the topic. All right, so all right, give me a minute. Okay, just waiting for people to come in. Right now, I'm just sharing. Hey, Queen, how you doing? I'm just sharing out the live real quick, and then I'm gonna get right into the topic. Don't really expect it to be very long. Don't really expect it to be long at all, actually. I think I'm almost done. Yeah, I told you I'm sharing out the video, but okay. So now I'm about to get into the topic. So when I mentioned I put the title "Weirdos of YouTube," and I mean they can go both ways, and and it kind of comes from like when I see on the internet, and I be saying like, hey, like, folks weird on. It's folks weird on weird YouTube or something like that, but usually like the bad weird. And I mean, that's good weird where people have used their weirdness, their uniqueness to to be more creative or move more positively or more constructively. But then you got a lot of people here just like like the bad kind of weird. They just like they just be doing random stuff. They be doing stuff that makes absolutely no sense to do. And it's like how they think, why do they do that? Or why do they act that way? Oh yeah, I'm sure everybody dealt with that weird. I am sure everybody's dealt with that weird. Yes. Yeah, everybody has. Yeah, I know I've dealt with it plenty of times. Like I say, I dealt with it probably more last year on my other channel, and that was like so. Yes, I see you to it, 12 or 10. I see you. Okay, so yeah, pretty much like I think like probably like last year on my channel, I think I've dealt with that, and it was like a lot of with different groups and stuff like that. Yes, yes, 10. I see you follow me now. I see that you follow me. But yes, so so yeah, it was just like different different little groups. Tried to vibe with them. I never really been a group type person. I always been someone who stands on my own. So being in these groups ain't not really my thing. So to to have like stuff like to have like deal with what I dealt with, it was just crazy. It was like but it happened. Like I remember one time it was like one guy who was upset that more women come to town. I didn't say hi to him, which I didn't even know the dude. I think I might have seen him around, a few places, but but I didn't even really know dude. Like I don't even really know dude. I mean, and he was just, and I mean, I found out he did back to back lives because some one of my subscribers told me, and I was like, I just kind of laughed at it because I'm like, we're making all kind of stuff. He come coming at me, and I'm like thinking, bro, you really did back to back lives. And I mean, he was like, he said at one point, like, oh, yeah, I got more subscribers to you, do you? So you my B and all. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised you took time to talk to this lesser YouTuber. I'm just like what I was thinking. I never responded to the dude, but yeah, I kind of felt like he was gonna come over and start something like after doing that. So I blocked him and blocked whoever in the chat that was agreeing with him. But yeah, it was just crazy. I was like, that was just just weird. And it was like, I mean, like I said, like I've seen some of that happen. I was like, dang, I never think it was gonna happen to me. Just like people that you don't know. I'm like you never really had a conversation with this person, and they get upset with you. Cause I know before he did his like back to back lives, that he tried to say some slick. They said some slick talking about, oh, you lame nigga. I mean, he just said, lame nigga. Like, and I felt like it was talking about me, but I said, who you talking to? I was typing in the chat, who you talking to? And he didn't respond. And he was talking about, oh, I got live later or whatever. But I'm not even subscribed to him. I'm still not subscribed to him on either channel. I didn't even care. Like if that subscriber had not even told me, I wouldn't even care. Now if he came over starting something, yeah, he would just been blocked on site. Like that's how I do it. You know, no, I'm not from Alabama, but I've been there. I've been there like about 2 or 3 times, but I'm not from there. But yeah, it was just like that was just weird. He made up like all kind of stuff, trying to make me sound like I'm some stalker, a pervert, and all that. I'm hollering women behind the scenes, which never done it. Like any woman that I've talked to, like off YouTube, like any of them social media would tell you that what he said was not true. Because even when I told them, they were like, they say you said it. They were confused. They were confused. Like, hold up, yeah, so you really be doing that. And it was just funny. And then I think I remember one time I think probably like a little after that, I was dealing with a group which I thought was like, real cool people, they were like, oh yeah, you want to be like a family and all that, but it did seem to me like it's a little bit into it that they were like wanting to be a family, like have a big YouTube family like really quick. And I mean, I really noticed that like when they try to ask me some personal questions, I'm like thinking like I think I probably like knew YouTube maybe like a month or two. Like I'm like, you think you about to get some deep personal stuff that people who know me for a decade or more don't even get. Some people know me for over a decade and don't even know that much about me. So what makes you think you gonna just automatically just get all that? And then the person say, "Oh, well I shared something. I shared some personal." I was like, "You didn't have to. I didn't tell you to do that." Hey, Miss Furrow. Yeah, I was like telling like you didn't have to do that. I never told you to do that. Do that. Like He said, "Well, so you think C section's in?" I said, "Yeah, you should have told me that if you didn't want to." And and I mean, it was crazy, but like I mean, I'm not gonna drive it names because I don't do that. Like I said, unless a person come in and say something, want to out themselves, I'm not going to out anybody. And then I think at one point, like somebody got upset with me to ask a question because they thought I was coming at that person wrong, and I wasn't. But and then I told this person like that, well, you feel how you gonna feel, and they went ballistic on me. And I just left the chat, and then I kind of came back, but I kind of had on mute because I didn't. Cause like even though I didn't really want to hear it, cause I'm like at that point I'm like okay, so you calling me for no reason. I didn't do nothing to you, and you're blowing up me. So you had like this whole fight with me without me there. You just had this whole imaginary fight with me, and you didn't even say nothing to me. Where it's like, hey, dressed like, hey, zero, you did this. I ain't feel right about that. I thought that was just wrong. Blah yada yada yada. I was like, okay. So that's how you feel. Okay, and I don't think that was right. It's okay, cool. I mean, I'd have been bigger than man apologize. I'm not one to say I want to apologize for how it went down or how it might have been interpreted or whatever. But usually when I say something, I meant that. I meant all that. But yeah, but you really do I like, I don't mean to say certain stuff or I might have misspoke something. And I apologize for that. Or, if I do apologize for something, I might apologize how it might have been said or how it might have turned out. But I don't necessarily apologize for what I actually, say word for word. But just I mean, it was just like crazy. And let's see, what else happened for that? Oh yeah. And I think I had one person after I think it was like the first I think it was like after the first chat after the first live stream had like I think that night it had like one of my former subs try to tell me to unsubscribe from this person and put it on Twitter. Like I'm like I was kind of confused, and then when I clicked on the actual tweet was gone. Yeah, so it was. I mean, it was. I was like, okay, you gonna tell me to subscribe? It was like, and the thing about it was, I think I had to unsubscribe from that person like two of their social medias, but I said, I'm not gonna unsubscribe because you told me to. I'm thinking, who are you to tell me who what to unsubscribe for? I say subscribe just like you. I'll unsubscribe when I feel like it, or follow when I feel like. Yep, that's me. I said what I said. That's exactly how it would be. I mean, like I said, there's people, like I said, like just YouTube, like just as past month, just been not past my past year, like just been through a lot of people I've been cool with, not cool with, and it's just crazy, like because I think like that year, that's like when I was really, really starting to, really started growing because like I think 'cause I've been YouTube about 2 years, and I think like probably first 2 years I barely had any movement in the first 2 years. Then the last year when I started getting some more movement, I started getting a more of a fan base. Like I mean, I don't really care to have a huge fan base, but just have like close knit fan base. I'm cool with that. I don't even want to get too big because then you get like weirdos who don't even know you get more weirdos like you don't know you like just be trying to talk crazy like you suck and all that. I mean I wouldn't care Cause like either I'm gonna ignore you or block you, but that's one of two options. But I guess I won't get so big like where I can't be able to like just see comments and be able to talk to folks and all that. But yeah, yeah, it's just so crazy, and I think like when I first started, like I had like a few people like what I did, but really a lot of people just like the dancing content that I had on my other channel. But I think like once I started, really just starting, yeah, like I said, like once I started really networking, like in the in the previous year, that's when things really started changing for me. And I think even the year before that, like before when our couple years for that, when COVID, for COVID, pre-COVID, like I think like a lot of people liked a lot of the interviews I did, and like pretty much like a lot of interviews. I mean, pretty much when I do interviews, I just do interviews on people who I find interesting. Like I don't really care if they like got like a big fan base or don't. I've done people who got bigger. I had done interviews with people who had bigger fan base than me, and I've done big, had more subscribers than me, and I have did people who had less subscribers than me. It doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, I appreciate that, Queen. Yeah, yeah. Shouldn't. No one should be able to agree with them 100% of the time. And I'm pretty sure there's probably gonna be something I would disagree with. But yeah, I like the way you think too. But I think like me and you before. I think we agree on a lot of things, but maybe some slight things they might disagree on. But that's what it is. I mean, it's kind of like me and my best friend. Like we agree on almost everything except when it comes to politics and religion. It's like, and even when we disagree, it's like we agree on the main points, but it's just like the size and all that. That's when we start like start nitpicking at it. But yeah, yeah. But but yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't, so I don't mind people, having disagrees with it. It's just like when people just come try to argue and try to make it kind of like, get that beef vibe or something like that. Like I don't really, I don't really operate on that. And I mean, now, I mean, like in like probably like even now, it's like, yeah, I mean, someone comes like just purposely just to argue with me, like I don't, like I'm probably, yeah, probably come up argue me on my channel. I'll probably just go knock you out the panel, or if I really feel like you really gonna be a problem, I just block you off of StreamYard, then probably block in the chat too. But if it's like a disagreement, like I'm not gonna just block somebody with having a disagreement because that don't make sense. And I just like because I mean I think I had disagreement. I remember like I'm thinking about one time I had like a whole discussion. I remember I don't know if you wanted Miss Full Roller, but I know I know Joy was on it. And I think we had like a conversation about the American Skin movie because I was talking about like how like the black movies nowadays are just like just portraying when it comes to police they just train black men just getting killed by the police like even though it's supposed to be a story like it's like they purposely just make it like to give it seems like they're purposely trying to get black people's hopes up and then they like oh yeah we're gonna kill them off and then just make you feel more of a victim. It's like and then like people say oh well that actually happens. I'm like but this is a movie. Can we movies give you escape reality. It's not supposed to. Yeah, I mean it's like it's supposed to give you escape reality. It's not supposed to keep you in reality. And then even then like the thing about it, the movies be by black directors and I'm like and And the most insulting thing about it when they give the explanation of why they did this BS was they were honoring the victims. I'm like, that is I don't think the family would feel honored like, y'all making a movie of a black man getting killed by the police. I don't see the honoring there. Yeah, I was like, I don't see the honoring there. That if anything, that's probably a dishonor to the victims. If anything, that's like kind of like the same reason I don't watch slave movies. I don't watch movies where like slaves, slaves get you know tortured or if they try to rebel, they just get all killed at the end or something like that. Even though like we get more historically accurate with slaves, like slaves weren't just just docile. Matter of fact, there was like so many slavery boats it was ridiculous. And during that time when there was like slavery, there was a group of free black people called the Gullah Geechee, which which they they fought hard and kicked the U.S. government, U.S. Army's butt all over the country because they had superior military tactics and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I already know. That's for I already know about the money. Oh, they gonna make the money because they don't want black people to feel the power. They were like, yeah, we gave you a Black Panther movie, but even then, they like even after they gave Black Panther, oh, okay, we gonna let you have Wakanda forever. Y'all can do the whole Black Panther, and cross your arms and all that, and celebrate. And then let's celebrate for like about like a 2 or 3, 3 or 4 months until Infinity War came in. And what was the one thing they did? When they had like Thanos do that snap, who was one of the first characters to disappear? Black Panther. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why. Why you think they would never make a Haitian revolutionary movie? And I mean, Danny Glover tried. Hollywood said, nope, we ain't making that movie. But it's just like saying, like when like you got these people that going to make the independent movie. They start their own film companies or whatever, but they still now had the courage to to go out on a limb and do what they need to do. Yeah, even before the Black Panther movie came out, like Black Panther was actually one of the first Marvel heroes I actually read as a kid. Like, I mean, when I was way before that was even a movie. Like when I mentioned Black Panther, they thought I was talking about the Black Panthers, like talking about the Black Panther part. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about that. Not talking about them Black Panthers. But I mean, but even then, like I think like even though I like the movie, I love the Black Panther character, with Chad Boseman played. But my biggest issue was with that was with people, like looking at Killmonger as a hero. I'm like, what? I'm like, where was Killmonger the hero? I couldn't even see. I can't see. I mean, I couldn't see it because, like, one, you had like somebody, yeah, okay, we get it. His father died. Okay, that makes sense. But his father would have died if he wasn't traded to his country. Now you say, well, his father fight for black people here. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. But did you have to turn your own country to do it? As a matter of fact, his father joined with the white man Claw, who was trying to get into Wakanda and try to destroy it, which he kind of he snuck his way in due to his father going in, and then I mean of course like they Black Panther father T'Challa's father came in and took him out. That's what I think he took him away. And then killed him. We killed him and he left. Like he did what was by law. That's like what every country do, like the traitors. Someone betrays country, usually they die. That's usually how it goes. But but it was just like I get that, usually if I die, you want to get revenge. That's I understand that. But the thing about it was, if it's like, Killmon was really gonna be about black people, why was it like one of the things you did, you would have worked with the same white man that was doing it. And then now that you killed the woman you with, because you killed the woman you with because they held a hostage. So you killed her. And yeah, you did turn on the white man too. You did turn on the white man too. Okay, cool. But then when he came and fought and all that, and then he won. Next thing the first thing he did was destroy the plant that gave the Black Panther powers. Okay, Quinn. Yeah, but if they did, like, sometimes with that, like, yeah, I get that, like, yeah, they had wealthy blacks, but the thing about it is, like, when it comes to courage, like, sometimes you just going to have to go out on a limb. Like, and there's like, I think there's like, they'll say like probably like one major example, but I think there's probably two if I can really think of the other one. But I know one was Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, you know, like I said, the man walked down a 50 million, and then on top of that, he did the whole sticks and stones thing, which no other comedian would even touch. He talked about subjects that everybody was scared to touch because it wasn't politically correct, and if they said it, they would get canceled. They just said, "F that. I'm gonna make these jokes. I'm making a statement." And it really wasn't. It's like one thing about it, like, people want to get offended about it, but they really didn't do nothing. He really didn't say nothing out of the way that he normally wouldn't have said anyway. But the thing about it was, he had the courage to say it. Oh yeah, and he got a lot of hate for it. Yes, he definitely got a lot of hate for it. But you know what? They thought like, oh yeah, he definitely counts it. Guess what happened? He's still making comedy. He's still making money. He heard. Matter of fact, he's still making money, and he's got the rights to his show back. Rights to his show back. All because of the people. Dave Chappelle proved that if you have the people behind you, you good. And if you don't, like, you gotta. It's like anything in life. You gotta be willing to take a risk. You gotta be willing, like, hey, if it don't work out, that's just it is what it is. But it's like one day somebody gonna succeed. So I think it's get to a point like where if people would just be braver, that would be things would change. And one example where black people, if they just been brave, they could have gotten more out of it was that whole Donald Sterling thing where where he was having that conversation with his I don't know if his girlfriend, side chick, whoever she was supposed to be, but supposed to say he was being racist or whatever. I'm like thinking, okay, he being racist. Okay, why are you? Why? You record this. Like, why are you still hanging around this racist white man if you got a problem with what he's saying? Because he must have said it must have said it more than a few times for you to just like start recording this. And then even when they had like the whole controversy or whatever, and basketball players like, man, said, man, we agree with what you said, man. We're gonna protest. And had they actually did real successful protests. And mind you, when they did this protest, this was playoff time when they were going to protest. Like so really, if like I said, all the black players stopped playing, and they said, hey, we ain't playing until y'all get till y'all start changing things around here and making stuff better for us. I guarantee you, if if they had did it like I'd say probably like 2 or 3 games, 2 or 3 games, which how many they got in a day. I guarantee you, the day or two, if they did that, they would have came running to the table like, okay, well, what do you want? We'll do anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like think about it, like say they would say I would have done anything. I mean, the NBA would have came running, begging them, what can we do? And like at least two of the days they had playoffs, if all the black people play aside not to play the whole time, not even show up, I guarantee you they changed their tune. And then, but what they did instead? They said we're gonna turn our jerseys inside out. We send a message. I'm just like, what? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Because like it was like regular season, they might be able to get away with holding out, but it's playoff time. People when they like playoff time, ain't gonna be no other basketball games on. So playoff time, that's like what people gonna be really be tuned in to their screen. So if they ain't seeing they fair players out there, they gonna start, say, hey, what's going on? Why aren't these players playing? Y'all ain't negotiating nothing with them. Why my favorite player not playing? Why are why are y'all not giving them what they want? Which it's just like that would have changed it. But they they pretty much they pushed it out and gave in, got scared. They got scared and they just gave in. And I was like, man, y'all had all the cards. And y'all just threw away y'all just fold the whole hand. You just like saying, no, I fold. You had a royal flush in your hand. And he said, I fold. Man, y'all, I was like, man. I looked at it like, y'all won't be stuck with y'all. Y'all don't want nothing. I just gotta look at it like y'all don't want nothing. But that's, but it's so crazy. And I know I'm kind of veered off topic, but it's kind of like stuff that needs to get talked about for real, for real. But I guess we'll kind of segue back into the weirdos YouTube. But it's just like yeah, when you got like those bad weirdos, like it's like they'll dedicate time and energy to trying to come at you, try to destroy your channel. I'm just like, how do y'all have that much time to do any of that? And it's like, why would you spend that much time with somebody you hate? It just it baffles me. It's like, yeah, and then like listen to hours of content to for somebody you don't like. If somebody I don't like, what I'm gonna do when somebody like come on? I turn it off and look at somebody I do like, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, and the thing, oh yeah, and I'm coming back to that. Yeah, and like thing about that one is like with the solidarity, like it's like thing about it is like I'm a millennial, so like the millennials should be paving the way for Gen Z because we ain't Gen Z definitely gonna try to Gen Z gonna be like yeah all right get out the way we got it they just take over. Cause I know Gen Z ain't trying to hear none of that. You talk, oh no, we ain't trying to hear like you ain't doing that. All right, cool. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's without a doubt. Without a doubt, folks. Are the weirdest, but yeah, yeah. I'm just like you were dedicated time and effort. It'd be like channels that like really like really big, especially if they based off of like opinions or something like that. Their their biggest pushers of people that push the content most are the haters and the trolls. I'm just like, do y'all not see that y'all fans? You're promoting them. It's not the other way around. You're promoting them. But I just sit there and see that. It's like, yeah, it's just very weird. Like, I mean, not just on YouTube, the internet period. And I mean, I was just like, I think I remember one time I went to a TikTok live chat, and I mean, I'm talking, like I'm in there, supported one of the TikTok creators that I was that I like, and and when I was there, like somebody chat was doing like this random trivia, but not telling people that not telling me that they're doing a trivia. Like, yeah, the answer this and that, and I'm like, why are you asking me this? Oh, do you know the answer? And you're just like not telling me that he's doing the trivia. So I'm like, why are you asking? And he's just like asked all these questions. I'm like, okay, are you the police? Because people start asking me some question to ask off the wall, or or like like I'll give an example like at work when I be at work, it's like when I did jobs, like it'd be like jobs like where they'll tell people, like where like the supervisor or the head boss or whoever is in charge will tell people your name, and they're like, yeah, yeah, he's call out his name, and and calling out my name without even introducing yourself. I find that pretty weird. Oh wow, really? so, yeah. Have you been invited by the law? Yeah. I mean, you know about the good book. Has anybody told you about Jesus? Coming to like the whole witness. Have you have you heard a good word? Jehovah Witness be knocking on your door on Saturdays Saturday mornings when they know people sleep. They know people don't want to be answering the door to those Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah, yeah. Scorpio's cool till you poke at them. Yeah, but, I mean it's just crazy. And I'm just like and them choke strokes be crazy. I remember one time I was on one chat and like it had like these it was like this Muslim it was like this African Muslim dude who's in Britain, pretty much, trying to talk down to America, like, trying to play us like we're stupid. And I was like, and like, saying stuff that was like incorrect about Islam, like, bro, that ain't even how it is. I'm not even Muslim, but I know Muslims. I've been around, masjids, which are mosques, but they call them masjids, and then and I've I've watched a lot of, and I know like how a lot of stuff goes. So I'm like, when you say certain stuff that I know don't really go along with it, yeah, I can, like yeah, you lying. Like I ain't got to be a Muslim. I know a lot of them. I got people that are Muslim who who know a lot more than you do. So don't try me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't try me. But yeah, and like it's like telling me like, and this is like something I heard like another African say because I think I mentioned it. I was like saying like an African telling me like this. And matter of fact, it was during Ramadan. I think it was like one of the first. I think it was like the first Ramadan I ever went to. Like, and I went there like to eat, and it was eating. Talking to that. He was like trying to tell me, oh well, you know, it's like. And I'm telling him like, yeah, I said Africa pretty much like if you came over here and boast like Africa's the ones that sent us over there, ones that have set us up. Because I'm thinking like how is that a Caucasian? How is it you Caucasians come on to Africa and just start snatching up slaves? You can't do it without the permission of the people there. I don't care if you got guns or whatever. And then on top of that, you need somebody to guide you. Because, no matter how many guns you got, there's a lot of wild stuff out here. And you ain't got enough bullets, especially with the bullets y'all got. You, you shoot one shot, you got to fill it, you got to take out the gunpowder pills, pour it in the musket, then you gotta, get the stick and push it down. And by the time you get all that, you mess around with a tight line or something like that, boy, they done tow you up. You done. Or hyena, or shoot, they got so much so much stuff that can mess you up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and like pretty much this was the lie he told me. It was like pretty much he told me that that the reason why black people were coming over here in ships or whatever, like if you really think about like the whole story about black people coming on ships from Africa, it wouldn't really make sense for all of them to get that many people over here at least in a short amount of time they're trying to save with the technology they had. Because if they were trying to get on a ship like from Africa to America, that would take at least like 6 months to a year. And then on top of that, they had all this food, so there was no refrigeration at that time. So like what they try to do was just try to spice the food, but that was pretty much what they had. And even if they had a refrigerating unit, they wouldn't have had enough food in that boat to last the crew. Not to mention the slaves, they ain't gonna be enough of a crew to be there for a whole. Well, it might be probably barely enough, but to feed the whole slave, like even barely, you ain't gonna have enough food for all of them. I don't care what it tell me, you ain't gonna have enough food for all of them. Don't tell me, that was the first lie they told us in school too. And I mean, I found out different, 'cause I found a lot of us were natives here, and a lot of us, a lot of us were walking around free. Never experienced slavery. Like you never slavery. Like none of us worked. There were a lot of us that worked, around that. But yeah, that yeah, right, yeah, sorry. But yeah, like it's pretty much they ain't gonna be trying. I mean, pretty much they gonna be trying to. Damn, I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, yeah, pretty much like a lot of us like free and all that. Walk around free. Yeah, some of us are slavery, and what they don't tell you in the other books, there were other races all slavery too, including Caucasian people. Even though they were like the lowest percentage, but they were on the plantation too, working the fields. I don't know if they work in fields. They might. I don't know if they work in fields now. I didn't really to it, but there was a black woman that wrote a book. I know that that's something, but it was called Slavery in the 19th Century, and she did like extensive research with the I think it was Islamic or Allah study group. It was like a Nation Islam study group that worked with her, and she did like a whole lot of digging. Like I think she had found like some people who had been slaves until like the some people that lived like as slaves like until the 1900s. They didn't know slavery ended till like the 1900s. Yeah, I gotta put that up there. Yeah, pretty much. Man, there's so much stuff out there that get, not just lions, hyenas. Uh, oh yeah, African wild dogs. Like I don't never want to run to African wild dog because no matter how fast you run, they will catch you because African wild dogs do not stop running. They will keep running, and and when they catch you, and that's faster you say boat. So even if you got like a big head start of them, they will not stop running till they get you. And then when they get you, they don't. Oh no, they're not gonna kill you. I mean, you gonna die, but they're not gonna kill you right away and then eat you. Oh no, they gonna eat you while they killing you. And the thing about it, the little pups are gonna be getting you first. They gonna take of course the parents are gonna take you down with it, but the little pups gonna get you first. They eating first. You ate about the little pups first, and then ate about everybody else. I mean, it's like so much that could mess you up like that. Or if you run into a anteater, yeah, anteater don't look like it might not do that to you, but them claws are no joke. One swipe of them could could take out all your organs. And then you got the honey badger. Honey badger want to smoke with everybody, with all animals. It don't matter. He don't care. That's why I was say people say honey badger don't care. Honey badger really don't care. I think I see one channel Cat Geographic. It used to be called Hood Nature, and think he like told one story like where like somebody had like a honey badger. Somebody owned a honey badger. They had it as a pet or something like that, or I think it was in a zoo or something. And the honey badger snuck out and went over to the lions den to fight with the lions. And then think the lions like had tore them up pretty bad. I mean, they managed to heal them, whatever. And then they thought it was gonna be a good idea to bring another honey badger. Like we need to calm them down. And really, what they did at that point, after that honey badger got well, him and the honey badger went back to fight round two. Like, yes, them honey badgers would smoke with everybody. Like honey badger, like when the leopards be putting their food up in the tree, like so the hyenas and lions don't get it. Honey badgers go up there and snatch that food, and if the leopard catches it, it's gonna throw a tantrum, and try to try to take the food. And usually they jack leopards pretty good. You can hear me, Miss Flora, can you hear me? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm on because I'm not muted. Okay, it's her. Okay, okay. So it might have been her. She might not have it on. Uh, okay, cool. Yeah. So like you got like the honey badgers like run the pockets of, like how you say run the pockets of leopards. I mean, but like I said, that's so much stuff. Like Africa's place like where you got like crazy animals, but but the play but you know like even worse than Africa, I would never want to go to Australia because like I think I seen like a post like somebody put like Australia's a land of nope, nada, hell no. Like I was like, yep, I can see that because they stuff they got over there. It seems like everything Australia can kill you. I'm like, I don't see how. I say, you live in Australia, you were brave. I give you all the props. You live in Australia, you were brave. You real. Cause I don't think I would have. I don't think I'd have been able to live over there. Like all the stuff they got, man. I think I seen one picture like a spider. I think a spider was like it was huge. I don't know how tall that spider was, but I was gonna say no spider should be that big. Oh yeah, them badges be real. Yeah they are the real G's. Them badges will run the fade with everybody. Like hundred badges gonna be fighting with like a whole pack of lions. Hundred badges still gonna scrap. But I mean, even if you manage, I mean, which like the hundred badges are kind of hard to kill anyway, because like even if you grab by the neck, its neck is pretty stretchable. So yeah, I mean yeah, the neck is stretching up with hundred badges. You turn around and just bite you. So yeah, like the hundred badge skin is like almost invulnerable. It's flexible and almost invulnerable. That's why like honey badger is pretty hard to kill. Like even when they eat like honey, it's like honey badger will sit there and just eat the honey and like let the bee sting them. I mean, I guess till they done or till until they get enough stings that it dies. But the honey badger will not stop eating that honey until it's done. I'm just like man. Cause I think I seen one video that was put up by the Captain Geographic. He's like put one video up like why honey badgers don't fear God. I was like, dang, that is that is cold. But but yeah, like I mean, I would say like compared to the animal world, what I know about the animal world now. Okay, let me see what can't help but wonder. Honestly, I don't think the animals care. I don't think the animals nothing like they care because they like yeah we still coming in anyway. And oh yeah, I mean like one I ain't know a real animal real dangerous. You wouldn't expect to be real dangerous. Well two of them like kangaroos and koalas. You know kangaroo. I mean yeah that probably fights whatever. But if you ever fight if a kangaroo ever goes into the water, do not go in the water. That kangaroo it will drown. It will try to drown you. Yeah, yeah, they will drown you like cause like the reason for that was like I learned was that they used to have to fight off dingoes and one of the things they did was they would drag dingoes in the water so they could drown them because I think that was one of the predators they just they dragged them to the water and just did that so like if you have like a dog around you and a kangaroo see that dog might confuse it with a dingo and try to drain your dog. And if you try to jump in, it's gonna come at you too. And I think they actually haven't. They let the video something happened for. I think like when dude punched that kangaroo. I think that's what the kangaroo was trying to do. But yeah, but I mean, like I said, what I know about the animal world, like compared to these YouTube streets, the animal world ain't. The YouTube streets ain't nothing compared to the animal world because like it is ruthless. Like I mean I think I seen like one YouTube I was watching. She had like a bunny on there, had like a rabbit, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. I say, yeah, rabbit. You think rabbits are cute, but yeah, if you got an inexperienced mother, with some kids, and you get scared, mother will eat a baby. Not even joking. A rabbit will eat his kid. A mother will eat her kids if if she's inexperienced and she feels like she's in danger. And then and I mean, of course, like with lions, I think like with lions, zebras, there's like a lot of animals that like if yeah, it's like different types. It's like quite a bit of there's some species out there that have okay, let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course not, because they understand that you have to respect. They understand that respect. Like, hey, we got our little area, you got yours. You don't come over here, we ain't trying to come over there. Or we do, we try to be respectful. But yeah, yeah, like it's like animals. Like if like a male trying to give female a male gotta give a female and that kids ain't his, they try to take them out. Like zebras do that, lions do that. I think even leopard seals do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You good, Queen. But yeah, I mean, it's like all of them. Like, and I be like, dang. I mean, I just be, and I mean, I heard like lions like do that because like because like lions like if another male beats out the other male, as if they chase out or kill them, then they take over. First thing they do is kill off his offspring to prevent like any future threats to his place. And then it's not like what the female does. She gets in the heat as a defensive reflex to seeing her kids get killed, even though she tried to stop the lion. That's what happens, and it goes in the heat, and then she has more kids. Oh yeah, yeah, you already know. Yeah, you talking about the big payback. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You remember that? Yeah, I can tell you one solid example of animals getting the big payback was you remember that story about them two guys about them guys that was messing with them tigers? I think it might be San Diego or somewhere like that. Messing with them tigers, and they thought tigers couldn't get over that fence. They thought they were messing with them. Oh yeah, you get whatever. Them tigers showed them. They hopped all over the fence and took them all out and mauled them, and like and like I think Bill Burr was like saying what like people were thinking. So yeah, so we first heard it, we feel sorry for the guys, but the more we heard it, the more and more we started to hate the two guys. And I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. I was like, yeah. Well, you gonna hear more about the story? Like, yep, they deserved it. Should be best that tiger. And I remember Chris Rock like said, it was like said, man, that messer. He said, like Tiger Mom said, so you ever getting mad at Tiger? He said the Tiger ain't just like that. No, I think it was like I think he's talking about the sick and Roy thing, like with the Tiger. He's normally like that. He's good. He's like not like that. He said he's dangerous. No, he's not dangerous. The Tiger just went Tiger. The Tiger went Tiger. I forgot that was joke, but he was like saying pretty much like Tiger with Tiger. Can't get mad at a Tiger for going Tiger. It was like, man, I was dying. But yeah, like I said, like like if you use two streets with like the animal streets, man, whoo, it's hard out here. It's hard out in them streets. I mean, like I mean, it's like groups of animals that have like beef with each other. Like I think like lions and hyenas, they've always beef. Uh, you see, who else? Oh yeah, river otters and caimans, and tigers even got an animal they beef with, and you would think like who would beef with a tiger? But like the sloth bears, whoo, you think grizzly bears, polar bears or something? Nah, sloth bears don't play in no games. I think it's considered like the world's meanest bear, and it really don't eat like termites and all that. Yeah, I mean sloth. I mean sloth bear will go to the end to fight to fight a tiger because really like main reason is because tiger keep eating his children. It's kind of like with the river otters, like can't eat his children, so that's why they hate him so much. And then like you got like crows, crows and owls, beefing against each other. And like think about it is it's like yeah, I think like the owl would be described as the honey badger of the skies. But it's like I mean, but like think about the owl. What I learned is like the owl have killed or eaten so many crows, and since the crows are intelligent enough to understand this, they were smart enough to do something about it. So like and like I remember watching I mean Cat Geographic channel, and I was listening to his channel. He was like, say yeah, he said when they say owl, said sometimes a group of crows will show an owl why they called a murder, and if you don't know what if you don't know what group of crows are called, they're called a murder of crows. Like I'm not even making it up. That's what they named it. I didn't come up with the name. That's their name. I mean, and it's like say you got like owl racism, so like it's so bad. Like with it's so the beef is so bad with owls and crows, you cannot put them in the same zoo together because even if they never seen each other, they will instinctively start beefing. They would start instinctively start trying to go at one another. So you cannot have owls and crows in the same zoo. I was like, I didn't know that. I was like, wow, like it's like they passed that down to generations. Like they ain't never forgetting. It's like when they see an owl, it's on sight. It's like the crows won't revenge. The owl just don't care. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I would say yeah with crows. I would say you want to be nice to crows because yeah you do something horrible to crows, they will never forget you. They will remember you because I think they said they have like a intelligence of 5 year old, so that means they will remember you. And and believe me, if they got some kind of vengeance against you, believe me, it's gonna get passed down from generation to generation. They will have it until they get revenge, or they might keep it going. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Because yeah, owls don't play. I mean, owls, the crows don't play that. It's like when there's owls on site every time. If it's like a whole group of them, they call their people like, hey, it's kind of like like a gang calling the boys like, come on, you know, they about to do a drive by now or something like that, or a flyby in this case. Yeah, yeah, I would say yeah. One bird, yeah, you don't want to have issues with is a crow. I'd be like, yeah, I don't want no beef with no crow. Like, yeah, I do not want to find out why y'all called a murder. I do not want to find out. But yeah, that's really how they are. Like, and I swear, like Casual Geographic, I've learned so much about animals. It's kind of entertaining too, but I mean, it's really more information, educational than anything. But and I was like, man, I didn't know like animals were had wild like that. Like I'm like, man, animals like ain't playing no games out here. It's rough out in these animal streets. I mean, it be changed my views on like how I see certain animals. I was like, man, and like if you ever a zookeeper, you work at a zoo, don't work with your favorite animal. Ain't gonna be your favorite animal no more if you work at a zoo. Ain't gonna be your favorite animal. Cause I mean, be some animals look cute, like ain't cute, like a mongoose. I ain't going, want to pet a mongoose if you want to. It's gonna bite your finger off. Yeah, the mongoose, yeah, they mean as hell. And then there's like one animal that's like related to it. It's called like the stout, and it's cute. But the thing about it, it's a little hunt. It's persistent as hell. Like it will, when it has mind on it, it has its eyes on the prey, and they're chasing it. It will only chase that particular prey. It will. The stout will is so determined to catch that prey, they will ignore all the other prey around them just to get that one particular one. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, I feel though. Yeah, they had to because shoot, they don't get ate. And think about it. I think either 2 or 3 days ago, I didn't see the hog. It was like came down low, and I was like, whoa! I didn't know like a hog looked that big. It almost surprised a little bit, like, oh, whoa, I didn't know you were that big. I mean, it was just style, like, yeah, like it's little, but I think I seen the chase a rabbit. It kept running after that particular rabbit until it got it, till it wore it down, and then I think after after it wears it down, it gets up on it, and I think it bites on the head to kill it or something like. Yeah, yeah, I bet it does sound like you when you chasing sensei, I guess. Queen, aka the stout. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, that's rough in streets. But yeah, like even like with the bad weird, you get like the good weird. Like you see a lot of people, and a lot of people use their good weird for a better purpose. Like a lot of them, a lot of them make funny videos. A lot of them make interesting videos that probably would never happen without their own unique spin on it. yeah, you could be, stouts are cute. Yeah, I brought it up. Yeah, yeah, Queen. Where's the lie? Where is the lie? So it's like all the bird gangs united to chase the hawks and the owls out. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I said, you look at Snout, you think this little thing don't be bothering nobody. Uh huh. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that's all right. I can ask Sensei when we meet him again. Yeah, yeah. I think I might be off when I might be off Saturday, so we can ask him then. I mean, you can deny it. It's cool. but but yeah, yeah. Like you said, you look at the style, like it just like it looks like it don't hurt nothing. But man, them mongoose when they be taking on them. Oh yeah, yeah. Like you got to unite to get rid of the common threat, and the most common threat go over them like bird game, bird set, crow game, blue jays, yeah. Blue jay flapping. They be back to their little bird sets. I'm not messing with her, but she know I'm telling the truth though. That's why she's denying it, but it's all good. I'm not even tripping. Not even tripping. Queen can deny it all she wants to. It's all good. You know. Nah, don't try that. Don't try to talk about you got eyes on me. You understand that because you're over here. As soon as you get around Sensei, yeah, you ain't thinking about me. Nah, don't even try it. but but yeah, like like you see different videos, like you see a lot of comedy videos, like where like they'll do like a whole bunch of characters, just one person. Like I say that one of my favorite YouTubers that really show like his uniqueness. I don't know if you ever heard of him, Mike Cakes. Like he'll do like a series called Down Bad Man, like where they'll show some, and let's say they show something that's like very sexual, like let's say show a woman twerking like that, and then show him like he's looking, and somebody's like say, "Sir, sir, what are you doing?" Sir, he's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm just little woman, shaking whatever. But grab me that woman, sir. You can't handle all that. Hey, you getting a little disrespectful now. Grab me that woman. Yeah, you talking about lies? You lying now? That's yeah, Queen of lying now. But yeah, like him. Let's say another YouTuber like the Black Badger, which I kind of resubscribe to him. I've been watching his content for a minute. For a minute, yeah, and I just can't. He makes some good content. He does a lot of singing, but he does like some with comedy. And but I mean, those are some good. Oh yeah, Daryl made like he made good content. He doing all by himself. And I've been meaning to try to get like some more. little skits. I kind of like it. It's kind of funny. It just take some work, but yeah, getting it together. You know, and before, if you ain't seen that past zero short I did, it's up on my page. So when you ever get it, if you ever get a chance to see it, go and check it out. But but yeah, like I said, like that's like I said, that's just so much, and like a lot of YouTubers have gotten big from their unique from their weirdness. You know, they have something that no one else does, and I mean, when people see celebrities that like that have gotten see people who got famous off their own uniqueness, and then they thinking, oh, this is just normal, so I can do that too. But it's like no, they are different. I mean, the old one's still up. I just can't get into it. That's like why I had that's why I made the video. Like why I'm getting a new channel. That was yeah. I explained all that on that one. Yeah, I can't get into my old channel, so that's why I'm starting. That's why I started the new one. Yeah, I mean, even if I wanted to shut it down, I can't. I mean, I was like the only way I probably get shut down is by flag all my stuff, which I'm not gonna do. That's that sounds stupid. That's stupid. Like to have our content taken down. I can't even, even if I manage to get back into it, never to see it again. Like, nah. But yeah. Like I said, it's like a whole bunch of YouTubers and a whole bunch of people on the internet that just make money. I was just doing them. And I mean, that's really how it should be. Yeah, I don't think it came up to a lot of people's feed, but I also put it on. I put it on YouTube and IG. So yeah, I know some people didn't see it on YouTube, but they saw it on IG. But yeah. So I think I probably talked enough because I don't want it to be too long. I wasn't really planning on having it talking this long, but hey, here we are. But yeah, shout out to Queen and well, hold on, let me see. Hold on, I think 10 came here earlier too. Yeah, shout out to 10, Queen, and Miss Furo. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. But if y'all want to check out it, I mean, yeah, for those who haven't checked out my social, they want to get in touch with my social media. I'm gonna put on a about page later on. But like but even for that, I have them in my description box. So if you didn't catch it, it's down there. Oh yeah, I appreciate you for catching this live. Wasn't sure if everybody was gonna come through or not, but I'm glad some people did. I think I did it probably at a good time, like where I could probably catch other people's lives, I guess, after this, and maybe if I feel like maybe I'll come back on later tonight. We'll see. But until then, wholeness is about vibration, people, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.